Look at me. I mean, that's social stratification for you. The way that I view those troubled teens. I think he was flipping a knife though. I don't know. I didn't dare look. There are ways of becoming invisible, and one of them is not making direct eye contact and not... Because the second that you look at somebody, they acknowledge your existence. You can be completely invisible in a crowd if you ignore everyone. I think I may be getting closer to my destination, unless, of course, there happens to be more distractions. So there's a dog. I was gonna strike up a conversation, but I decided I was too scared. This is one of the things that I like about living in a small town, is that I guess there's not as much noise or pollution, and that's pretty much it. Sometimes I do think about moving to a bigger location, because I think in a lot of towns, especially in places where communities have a lot of government, you have more opportunities. And this is a really boring topic, but I don't know, I just get this idea that I would have more fun, and there's probably a lot more crosswalks to go through though, and that's never fun. That used to be a Blockbuster. Yeah, I think that's Blockbuster, right? That little movie tag thing. But now it's just a farm. Which is, I guess, some... You wanna go in there? Let's go in there. Alright, here we go. We're entering the farm, which is... I don't know for sure if that's the name of the store. There's an echo in here, and I get the feeling that I'm supposed to be quiet. Oh, this is cool. It's like a lot of old stuff. Like, random items. What is this? Doesn't work. There's a mirror. The mirror of Icebat. I've heard that if you step into the mirror, you'll see all of your deepest desires. Like, you'll see your one deepest desire. What do you see?
Are you making a video for... Oh, cool.
Oh, yeah.
My son does them too.
Oh, does he?
Just don't do anything that you're going to get hurt with.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
like running into trees with...
I only do that at night because I don't want anybody else to get hurt.
Okay. My son and his buddies were being towed behind a quad on a pull-up air mattress attached by two little, you know, those little wheelie thing, piano mover things, you know, that you wheel furniture. Yeah, they were tied together and they were hanging on, and when the guy took the corner, the first time they did it, he took the corner good. The second time, he took it too close and they went into a tree.
Oh, really? Did they get the footage? See, that's the thing that I always am concerned about, is the footage. If my life ever becomes in danger. I think this is going out of style. Probably come there, return back in the future, because I could probably do something in there, like bull in a china shop style. Not really. I don't want her worst nightmares to be revealed. I wonder what she would have seen if she looked in the mirror. Probably everything behind her decimated. Her son asking, why, mother, why? Why did you build my college fund up on this store? And then just, he's crying. His sad little eyes. God, I am fucked. Okay, so getting back on track. After we're now have also passed the test of having our deepest desires granted before our eyes. We are once again almost there. There has been a lot of times where I've thought of like taking a hot girl out there and drinking. The only problem is that I can never seem to find one that's willing to go with me. And I think part of that is me, but I'm not willing to accept that. We are now arriving at our destination, and this is where we will find Hi.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
How old you are?
Huh?
How old?
25.
Okay.
Okay, so that transaction actually took like about half an hour, and now I have the Nectar of the Gods safely stowed away in my backpack. Now I am on the way, and I was actually considering not even buying it. I probably should stop drinking so that I don't turn out to be like that bar store owner, not bar store, alcohol store owner, because I don't want it to be to the point where it takes me half an hour to charge somebody on their debit card. I mean, a lot of the times I really think that I shouldn't be drinking because, I mean, first of all, alcoholism runs rampant in my family, and second of all, I always been into academia. Always. See, I used to never drink. I didn't even touch alcohol until I was 24. And I mean, I've never been drunk, but you know, I just drink enough to get a slight buzz. Because believe me, if I did get drunk, that would make for one hell of a video. But, like I was saying, I've always been into school and academics and everything. But once you start drinking, pretty much killing brain cells, and I grew up with the idea that, you know, you drink, you become stupid, so now I feel like every time I drink, I get a little dumber. And I mean, that's all I would do. Like, I would wake up and I would just study obsessively all these things because I thought that, I don't know, it would help me get somewhere in life. It would help me. I mean, there are so many summers, there are so many brilliant, beautiful days like this in my town that I've never enjoyed because I never go out or do anything because I've spent such a long time inside with books, and I know it doesn't sound like it, the way that I speak a lot of the times. I don't know, I suppose I always thought that it would do something for me, that it would get me somewhere, and that and instead, I just woke up one day and I realized I'm 25 years old and I'm really nowhere in my life. I mean, I aced some college classes. I was working for a company on CAD programs and buildings, which I was hired for, and I didn't even hear about a CAD program until I was hired by them, and I was employed full-time a week later. And that was fun, but I don't know, I guess I just feel like I don't really have anything, and I'm at this point where I don't want to spend like years of my life in college and getting an education. It's like I want to do something, but I'm not sure what that is. So I guess most of the time I just get rid of my feelings of frustration and depression by drinking, which really isn't a good thing to do, but I don't know, I'm not sure what's next. I'll just go wherever my little bat wings can take me in. Oh God. So here's Safeway. And now I'm heading back after the quest, and my backpack is a little bit heavy right now with me walking, so sorry if I feel a little bit tired because I've been traveling in the hot, hot sun. You ever think about the founder of stores like Safeway and stuff? I think they have a show that like tells how things like that get started. I haven't watched it. But it's amazing to think how, in like the development of our country and our economy, how people would just, you know, come up with these stores and ideas and birth them, and they would eventually transform into communities. And you ever think of humanity from like a wider more societal angle, where it's like viewing as people commuting on their daily lives to make the world that we live in. I guess that's another reason why I feel so depressed all the time, is because I really don't feel like I have anything to offer. So, but I do have these videos, which isn't much. But like I've said before, if I can entertain even one person in an afternoon, then my life feels somewhat complete. Hi. I always like it when people say hi to me. I hate it when I say hi to people and they don't say anything back. That happened a few times when I've been recording, but I cut it out because I can't keep facing the rejection every time that I rewatch my stuff. I'm not saying that I constantly rewatch my stuff or anything like I'm some sort of a narcissist, but because that's probably the first thing you were thinking when I said that. I think that making videos can offer a lot in the ways of giving you things to do that you wouldn't ordinarily do, or go places that you wouldn't ordinarily go, or talk to people that you wouldn't ordinarily talk to, or ignore, because sometimes people automatically don't like it when you're holding a camera. They're like, oh my god, he's making a video. I mean, I guess that's what they think. You know, I always used to think that, you know, America is a very ageist society, and that we definitely discriminate people based upon how they look and their age. But I think they attribute youth to some sort of a innocence. So that means that I can get into a lot of places that people normally wouldn't be able to get into.
What?
I feel like every time I make these videos, I end up talking about myself. What I think about this, what I think about that. And it's probably because I don't have somebody to talk to, so I feel like I'm just conversing to myself, or conversing to people who may someday watch this. But, I mean, I guess, I don't know, it's like every time I get behind a camera, I have this idea to make something that's really awesome, or something that's people are really gonna wanna watch. And then it just turns into this self-fuck fest, I guess. I mean, sure, if I was talking to somebody, or if I was interviewing them, then the subject would be them. I guess what I'm saying is, in a way, I hate everything that I say, and I hate everything that I do, and yet I still do it anyways, because I don't have anything else to do other than that. What I should really do is start interviewing people. How about that? Icebat interviews. Ooh, that sounds good. I think that's going to become a future thing. Hopefully, I can cut all this down to a good 20 minutes. When you do see this, it will be shortened dramatically, so you will be missing out on a lot of commentary, which I wouldn't even bother to upload into a podcast because, well, first of all, I wouldn't want any of it getting out there. And secondly, I think we have enough crap on the internet as it is. And my backpack is starting to cut into my arm now. Oh, those kids are killing each other with balls. I'm gonna keep this camera focused on them because hopefully they're gonna do something entertaining. And if they don't, then I have won the Creepy Award of the Year. This house is cool. I always like that house because it's got a bunch of stuff that the owners put out. That's one of the things that I like about communities like this, is that you really get to show off like the individual. Like some homes you just see as normal everyday homes, and then you get something like this, which shows that, you know, people are free to express themselves. And this isn't going to turn into like a big conservative rant or anything. And this is the second time that I brought up politics, but it shows that people have their own individual likes, they have their own individual dislikes, they have their personalities. They grow this. Someday I'll interview them. And it'll be an Icebat interview. Maybe it'll be Icebat interview 1, but I don't think that's going to be this one. I think that's probably going to come soon in the future when I do that school project. Oh, that's a country kids playhouse. Okay, I thought it was just random kids playing. That's always good to know. By the way, you do not want to fuck with kids in today's society. I mean, just the other day, there was like an Amber Alert issued, and everywhere on Twitter, Facebook, everybody sends this crap out. So if you're a pedophile, you're fucked, because your community will kill you instantly. And I'm fine with that. And I'm not saying that it's not fair for those people. I'm just saying that that's a good thing, and it's amazing that one of the ways that our community can now function at a high rate of speed is through the use of the internet and through social media. This is Icebat. I'm anti-pedophilia. Just to let you know. Probably just got a few more viewers with that. That's good, right? More ratings. If I was in my 40s and I was a balding middle-aged man with like a pot belly, and I went and I was walking down the street and I was doing a video next to a school, immediately I would be accosted by a security guard, and he's like, "What the hell are you doing here?" But if I were to step on there, if I were to at least step on a high school or somewhere, people would just think, "Oh, he's a student making a video." So it's interesting to think about like first impressions, and a lot about what it is that you think of somebody when you first see them, like based upon what they're wearing, based upon what they look like. You imagine, you know, you have so many thoughts about them already, so many opinions, and you don't even know who they are. Shouldn't say hi, but I didn't say hi either, so I'm just gonna mark that up to a non-rejection. You like how I count these? I should probably go through each of my videos and then, like at the bottom, put like a little counter that says how many times I was said hi to, or how many times I was blatantly ignored by females. And again, I don't know why I take that so personally, because I don't give a shit if a male talks to me or not. That's pretty cool. That's frog. Okay, so summary of what we did today. We went on an adventure. We went through the swamp. We went through the park. We survived the distractions. We survived the swamp again. We saw the wonders of the world all contained within one area. And then, and what wasn't recorded, and what I'm definitely never going to upload because I didn't record it to begin with, because the guy said no movie. And that was a horrible accent. That was really bad. Is that it takes like 30 minutes to buy or sell anything if you spent your life drinking. So, I think we all learned something today. I didn't get hit by any cars. So that's an either plus or minus. But anyways, this has been Icebat. Thank you for watching another one of my great adventures. And tune in next time, because there will certainly be more adventures to be had, more of these magical blue flowers that seem to pop up in random places, and some more Icebat mobiling.